Hi everyone and welcome back. In the last video, we introduced linear equations and solved a very simple one. Today we'll dive deeper into graphing these linear equations and finding specific values for x and y. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's write again our formula, y equals mx plus b. This formula must be understood and is crucial for solving all linear equations. Let's get an example now. Y equals 4x minus 2. Now, what we have to do in this exercise is try to graph this equation. As seen in our last video, to graph this equation, we need two sets of data. We need our OY crossing, which we know is minus 2, as it is our B. This is our B. We have our slope, which is 4, and we need our OX crossing, which we don't know. Minus 2, we can already plot this in the graph. Let's say this is minus 1, so minus 2 would be right about here. This is the point 0, minus 2. And now we must find OX. To find OX, as we did in the last video, we just equal this equation to 0, as when y equals to 0, we will find the point where the line touches the x-axis. So 4x minus 2 equals to 0. We can move the 2 to the other side. 4x equals to 2. And now we can pass the 4 dividing on the other side. X equals 2/4 or 1/2. So our point is on x equals to 1/2, which is about here. This point is 1/2, 0. And now we can just draw our line, which is increasing, of course, as our slope is 4. And 4 is greater than 0. When 4 is greater than 0, when our m is greater than 0, the line is increasing. And when m is less than 0, the line is decreasing, as stated in the previous video. Now, let's try a numerical example. Let's say 5 is equal to 2x minus 1. If you're feeling confident, feel free to pause the video and then check on the answer later on. If not, let's get going. To solve this problem, the first thing we need to do is isolate x. To isolate x, we identify a value that is just inconvenient, which in this case is minus 1. What we can do with this minus 1 is move it to the other side. But of course, if we move it to the other side, the sign has to change. In this case, since it's a negative, the sign will change here to a positive. So we will get 5 plus 1 is equal to 2x. Then if we add these two values, we get 6 equals to 2x. Now, to isolate the x value here, all you have to do is send this to dividing on the other side. This would give you 6/2, which is equal to x. You can simplify this fraction as 6/2 is just equal to 3. So your final answer is x equal to 3. For a third exercise, let's try something different. Sometimes in an exercise, they may ask you to find the linear equation. For example, if we have 3y minus 2x equal to 6, they may tell you find the function, which would be this one. In this case, we have a 3 here multiplying the y, and we must isolate y, having x on the other side alongside the 6. To do this, we must move this minus 2x on the other side, changing its sign. 3y equals 6 plus 2x. And now we must isolate y by passing this 3 on the other side, dividing. Y is equal to 6 plus 2x over 3. We can simplify this further with y is equal to 2 over 3x plus 6 over 3, which is 2. This is our linear equation. Let's try finding the OX and OY values for this equation. Well, we can start by identifying that this right here is our slope. This is our M. And this is our B. As we can see, the M is multiplying the X, 2/3 multiplying the X, and the B is 2. So we can already start by saying that our OY is going to be 2, or as a point in the graph, 0, 2. Now to find the OX, we have to substitute the Y for a 0, as when the line crosses the x-axis, as we have said before, the Y value is 0. This is Y equals to 0. So to do this, 2/3 of x plus 2 is equal to 0. Then we just have to isolate x. 2/3 of x is equal to minus 2. And now we can do x is equal to minus 2 divided by 2/3. To solve this, we can do the following. This is basically minus 2 over 1 multiplied by, just flip these, 3 over 2, which will give you a final value of OX equal to minus 2 times 3 minus 6 divided by 1 times 2, 2. And this will be your final result for OX and OY, which can also be shown as minus 6/2, which can actually be simplified to minus 3, 0. Take some time solving exercises like these in order to fully understand the concept of linear equations. It is not a difficult concept, but it is one that requires much practice. So, thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped you understand linear equations better. See you on the next video.